Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and this is Reggae Boys Commentary, and this is the match preview for Jamaica versus Uruguay at the Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Well, both teams are eliminated from the Copa America Centenario. However, this will be a drab affair, you could say, where both teams have one more game left to see who will finish third and who will finish fourth in the group. As you know, it won't have any determination on who will go to the quarterfinals because neither team will go to the quarterfinals, simply as that. As we know, it's the top two teams from each of the four groups that will advance to the quarterfinals of the tournament. Uruguay, similar to Jamaica, has had chances on goal, similar percentages to Jamaica. However, they've just not found the back of the net. You know, one can only remember as well in that 1-0 loss that they had as well to Venezuela. Edison Cavani had a glorious opportunity in the dying minutes to give Uruguay a draw that could help them to advance to the quarterfinals, but he missed that. And you'd have to say that it's the little things that made the big difference for Uruguay in this tournament. They have scored one goal, which came against Mexico in their 3-1 loss. However, where chances are concerned, they have been creating them, but putting the ball in the back of the net has been an issue for Uruguay. So it has been a challenge for them. Will they break their ducks against Jamaica and get points? Well, only time will tell. Will Luis Suarez play? I mean, this is a nothing game for them really, so does it make sense that he plays in this sort of game and help Uruguay to finish third in the group? Or would he rather just recover from injury and get back to base in Spain for pre-season with Barcelona and help Uruguay in the World Cup qualifier shortly after that? It's very interesting how this year has been for Uruguay as well. You look at World Cup qualifying, Uruguay is at the top of the table. Out of a possible 18 points that they could pick up from their 6 games, they've mustered up 13, which is quite good if you think about it. And you look at the goals they've scored, they've averaged 2 goals per game scoring. So this tournament has been quite an interesting one for Uruguay. There's no doubt that they have had the support as well as the Uruguayan diaspora in the United States, as well as fans from Uruguay travelling there as well. Preparation went well as well, where they played a number of teams as well. They even beat Trinidad as well, to a team that they could test out their physicality against and their robust and directness against, and they passed that with flying colours in terms of the result. But in this tournament, things have not been going so well for Uruguay. Diego Godin at centre half as well. I just think, in my opinion, that he has been defending a little bit too deep where Uruguay is concerned. This invites more space for the opposition to operate with, and when you give that sort of space to Venezuela and Mexico, Venezuela may not be that as clinical as Mexico, but another South American team that is very clever in the way that they move the ball when they have space just on the edge of the box. So this paid off and it paid dividends for Venezuela. Will it do the same for Jamaica? Only time will tell. What sort of starting 11 would you have against Uruguay, Reggae Boys fans? Let me know in the comments below about it. Would you put in Deva Orgil as our centre forward, Alan Otti, Giles Barnes, or keep Clayton Donaldson? Let me know in your comments below about this. Is there any changes you'd have in the middle of the park? Would you bring Rudolph Austin right back into the team in central midfield? Or would you keep Lee Williamson who has been doing a pretty sturdy job as well, as he has only had 3 incorrect passes in this tournament out of the 126 that he has had. So where that is concerned, he's done quite well. So it's very interesting where that is concerned. Also, would you keep Michael Hector? Look at the local players that are available on the bench. Would you give a debut to Devon Solomon? Would you give Rosario Harriott another cap for Jamaica? Would you give Van Zee an opportunity? Michael Binns looked quite lively in the latter minutes against Mexico. Would you start him from the front? Deva Orgil, what about him? Would you start him from the front? Let me know in your comments below about your thoughts about a potential starting 11 for Jamaica and who you'd think should play. Goalkeeper, Andre Blake. Should he be given a rest? Should Ryan Thompson or Dwayne Carr get a match in this tournament? Let me know your thoughts below. For me, what is very important is that this is our last dress rehearsal before World Cup qualifiers, and to me, I would play the strongest 11. Regardless of who has not gotten a game in this tournament or even from the Chile match, I would play my best team. This gives an opportunity to coach you as well to see which players he can rely on come September against Panama and Haiti, which players he can use in different roles as well. So for me, this is a last opportunity to showcase our talent and see how we can muster up against a very powerful and big South American team. And hopefully this can be the catalyst and the turn, and we can analyze at the end of this match against Uruguay what weaknesses do we have to work on statistically as well as tactically that we can improve on for Panama as well, and Haiti as well as we play them at home. We saw against Chile where we beat Chile on South American soil. We don't beat teams on South American soil very often, so what we'd want to do is translate that to Central American soil when we do a play against Panama, because 6 points is imperative against Panama and Haiti in World Cup qualifiers. So this Uruguay game, it's a last opportunity for those players to show who they are to Coach Schaefer and to Miguel Coley. If you want to be in that starting 11 versus Panama, well, that Uruguay game is an ample opportunity to do so. I'm Simon Preston, this is Reggae Boys Commentary, and don't forget as well to subscribe and to share with all your friends as well about Reggae Boys Commentary. I'm Simon Preston, signing out.